Hi, good day, Cicera. Good day, Rafa. Good day, Aretha. Good day, Point. Anybody else watching this video? I thought it might be helpful if I did a short video, actually, to just talk you through the design, just in case you haven't managed to navigate the high fidelity. I know they're not the easiest things at times, maybe if you're not sure. So that was the link shared here for the high fidelity. And then I'm just going to click here to expand my screen so you can see everything here. So the design language taken is containing similar elements. So the girl with the microscope, okay, and this retains at the top of the page. High fidelities work by, I click on the page and you see login here. When I click, it flashes. So that denotes a clickable area. So you can navigate through this version of the website, and it's a very close proximity, if not identical, to the final version. So that's why we use this, and that's what we've shared previously, so you can get a complete visual representation of the final product. So in this design, version 3, we're retaining the scale and the microscope, because I think we all like that. Get started is a call to action, so we want people to get started, and that will allow them to register. So then we scroll down and we have an active area here for teachers, students, and parents. So the text here is again a call to action. Access teaching resources to enrich your teaching experience. That's our suggestion. You can, of course, change it. We'll put whatever you prefer. And again, get started, and that'll take them to the register area. Students access unique learning tools and connect with other students across the OECS. So accessing content and networking, that's what students like, whether it's chatting on WhatsApp or needing notes or needing material come test exam time. So that's a useful call to action for students. And then parents, they like to be guided. So, access guidance to help develop talent in young minds. So that's a range of tools for parents, not necessarily pigeonholing them. And then we have this graphic that we've created. Now, if you notice, this is the logo that we've gone with. We submitted a number of concepts, I think 5 concepts, or maybe 30 different logo variants. We didn't get a response, but we've just picked this one. It's a custom design, so if you like it, we can stick with it. If you would like to revisit the custom logo concepts, then I think you'll find them in the previous correspondence. If you can't find them, just let me know, and I'll happily resend you all of the concepts so you can sort of see the evolution and the options. So this is where we've arrived at with the OECS here, Learning Hub. And this follows through to this green area here. And this is really just a nice graphic showcasing what the hub is about, and of course the ties with the OECS and the different modes, whether it's tablets or screens or books. Books are not obsolete. So pulling in all areas of learning here around this hub, this logo. Then we have this informative text. So high quality and accessible education services for all, improving the quality of teaching and learning at all levels, using learner-centered experiences. Locally authored resources by skilled teachers catering to their specific programs and the OECS standards at primary and junior secondary levels. So from our side, this is a text, it can totally change. But from our side, this is an introduction. So this is where somebody arriving at the hub, right, this is what it does. Okay, this is what it does. We don't need it right at the top. So every time I arrive, I need to know what it does. I just need to see it once and I'm familiar. And then below that, we would like some advocates, or we're suggesting some advocates. So this is a picture of a lady and a quote. It's duplicated, so maybe we can go gender balanced, a male and a female, boy and a girl, or a man and a woman. Just really saying, hey, I've used the hub, it's great for this. So, involve a school, involve a local partner who, it's always a buzz to see yourself on the internet. So a nice quote from 2 persons about the hub. It makes it real, it brings in a sense of, right, this is for us, we are here. And again, we have a I'm a teacher, get started element here. And at the bottom here, this sort of call to action area. And then we finish down here with this black. So we have the different flags and whether or not you want us, when clicking a flag, we go to that page of that website, or a Ministry of Education page of a website, or we go to a government website. So you let us know the link that we will put in here, and these are the partners. More information, so the privacy, I can find out the privacy. what you do with my data. Terms of use, of course, how can I use this? Is it, Creative Commons? Can I use the content? And intellectual property. Who owns what? Who owns this site? Who owns this picture? Who owns the code? Who owns the image in it? Those kind of things. Okay, so this is a look for the homepage. All feedback is welcome. Okay, so please let us know your thoughts. So when I click login now, it takes me to sign up, and then I would log in my details here, and then I would log in, and then I arrive into the hub. Now this area is slightly different. I would say there's a disconnect between this area and the first page. This is an informative area and is the tiled request. So it may be that you want to retain this area and make us modify the home page we just looked at, or maybe we want to make this page a little friendlier. It feels like we're being hit with a lot of information, text-wise, and the text I know we can darken so the white is easier to read in a darker font. But I realize we want to display all of this information, so maybe we can look at an alternative way of displaying this information, an alternative design, so it's easily accessible, equally as visually eye-catching, but maybe a little bit more consistent, a little less in your face. So I now have information on the left-hand side, information up here, information here. Okay. Leadership and management is an active link. So if we click on that, this shows you what the page goes to. A simple page here with the text that's been provided by Rafe in the blurb. And we've put an image here. You may want to put an image so that it's a little bit more than just text on a page. So you can guide us with the images you want to put here, or a graphic, and so on. Then I have the close, the close button at the bottom. And each of these tiles will operate in the same way. Now, from a viewer user perspective, how useful is this for me? So the first time I come here, it's exciting. I can read about the OECS EDMU and all of that stuff. Do I want this to be the page that I arrive at every time? So the third time now, I'm coming here to find information on ELP stuff. Do I want to start here every time? Just throwing that out as a thought process. Now we move down the left-hand side navigation. So OECS by country. So these are the flag areas that we're putting in place. So are you happy with the way it looks? Are you happy with how it is represented? I'll click on one of these areas. If you're happy, we'll make them active. We'll click on one of these, and then you'll go into what in effect is a group area. So I'll have the option to post material or post a little blog conversation, and I'll have the option to access material that the group owners have put up there. A couple of questions. Who moderates these groups? So St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I go in there and I'm vexed about something, and I write a post. Who is moderating that group, this group, this group, this group? Okay. All posters or bloggers will have their names there, so you'll be able to see who's written what. But obviously erroneous content can be flagged, but whose job is it to remove that? So that's a point of consideration. Is it the EDMU's job? Is it the support person's job? Is it the webmaster, the St. Vincent and Grenadines? So that's just a thought there. Then we have teaching and learning resources, which is like the classes area, which you're familiar with. That's the content area with the ELP, so we'll connect that, but you know what that looks like. That's where the ELP content is at the moment in the seminars classes area. And then we have the OECS Media Library, which we've talked about. So this is a library space where you can, broken down by subject, grade, or region, and we can break it down by whatever you choose, but all of your resources end up in here. Very simple. I come here, I search for something, it appears here, I click on it, and it opens up. Okay, it opens up on a page, and I can download it or can copy it. So designed to be very simple, but a huge repository, limitless space. You can upload whatever you want, as many of whatever you want in here. Okay, very simple media library. Could be videos on the page, could be video links, could be PDF links, could be PDFs. Okay, and then seminars. So seminars is our space here for, this is the video conferencing tool. So this is the planner. If I click on it here, this is what it looks like. This is our custom solution, and the various different breakout rooms and so on operate here. We have material that you would be broadcasting to your stakeholders as part of your broadcast tool, and any members. So who is in the setup here? If we have an interim solution, Big Blue, Jitsi, whichever, it'll look different. Okay, it'll look slightly different to this. So this is what our solution will look like, but the interim solution might look different if we don't get this working in the manner that we would like in time. So then you have networks on the left-hand side, which is groups. So this could be any information group, the ELP group, any of those things, okay? And I can find networks. You can feature networks, so you can feature the ELP group or feature a network on maths, or any particular program that's being rolled out can be featured here. This is the New School Model logo here, so these are just examples. And you'll be able to search any group. And in addition to the search examples, I have my featured networks here. You're familiar with Notepad as well. That's where you create the notes. And then you have Notesmaster, so you'll link over to Notesmaster to get all of the content from the various programs that have been on Notesmaster. And then this here is your 7 imperatives, your OECS. So this is a quick link to these spaces here. And these will open up on the same setup as the leadership management page there. Okay. So if I just here for this side, just to try and show you here, I'm just going to try to push, oops, forgive me here, missing that. Coming back to this, just reducing the size of my page, so I can just show you here. Okay, at the top, there we go. What we're trying to do is, in a design like this, if I escape, you see you have your scrolling buttons here. So if I take it from the beginning in summary, we have our landing page, okay? And the landing page, we're trying to go with a theme from this green here through here, etc. So whether this is disconnected with this, or this, you'd like this to be a bit more like this, let us know, okay? Let us know and we can work an update. So you see here, if we start and we scroll through just all of the pages, the login page, the tiled information page, this is the seminars page. So this is a list of all the seminars you have upcoming, okay, upcoming seminars. This is the schedule of live seminars that you've got. So if I click on this, you'll see it's the planner here as well. If I zoom in, I can add this to the planner. The way this planner works is largely determined by the video solution. So our solution will work like this. Here's our planner. And if I scroll back here, you'll see how the video solution works, as we've seen before. But you also have, if I come here, a schedule. So you see the upcoming sessions that can be done here. Big Blue Button or Jitsi might do it differently, but this is how we'll be doing it. And once we get the video element working, then I can search all of the live sessions that the OECS will be broadcasting, and they are here. Okay, so from our side, in simple terms, and just scrolling through networks, featured networks, so you can promote what you want, OECS by country, library, integrated video tool with any content you want to share in your video seminar that you're doing, with chat information here and members here. And people can schedule and they can add your seminar sessions to their planner. And if I join a selection of networks, then I have a variety of networks that I can engage with, and of course, leadership management stuff. And how do I join a live session? Every session has a code. I put in the code and I'm in. Okay, it's very simple. Trying to keep it as simple as possible for your stakeholders. So that's a summary. That's where we're at. And I hope this makes sense to you. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'm thinking hopefully we're on the right lines with the different elements. So it's more trying to just infuse that OECS DNA in this page, maybe making it a little less in your face with the text, or retaining it or modifying it to a slight variant of the tiles. Okay, well, thank you all for watching. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Okay, thank you.